Welcome to the Playboy Jourdin channel. Today we're going to be discussing the Manwha solo leveling, which has been breaking the scene, one of the number one animes to be released. We're going to react to the webtoon comic and the anime simultaneously. I'm going to show the things that were missing that were in the manhwa and the webtoon comic that y'all didn't see in the anime episode that just aired, episode 10. And I'm going to discuss the episode and the manhwa and the differences and why. I highly suggest everybody read the manhwa because the detail. Oh, look at Son Goat. Sanju Goat.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
You got Lee Jo-hee right there. She just, says she's retiring from this hunter situation. You got Sang Dong-soo. The evil brother. But Son Jinwoo knows he has to get stronger, man, because he has ops after him. As you see, that's the rune he just got from slaying that C rank, that B rank hunter in the previous episode 9, and he's gonna continue to grow in his journey to becoming the number one hunter. And I've completed the whole manhwa and webtoon comic, so after this season is going to drastically change. But as you can see, this episode started with the injured people. They need 10 people to go into a dungeon. And so Son Jinwoo and Yo Jinho decided to make a plan to get 8 other members so they can do these dungeons by themselves. So they gathered just regular E rank alcohol. And the way to gather them is bribe them with money and say that they don't have to fight. Most people that are low ranks like these E ranks can't fight. And not everybody's best like Yo Jinho. You see, he's got that drip. He has it on him. And as you see, this is the number one NBA scout. He is scouting hunters. That's what guilds do. They scout hunters, and they like breaking news. He's looking to see if Son Jinwoo has reawakened. Oh my! Look at the gold. I had to slow mo this scene so I can see the reason why I love this anime and that way their animation, because the choreography. Most animes are so basic. They're eventually going to kill somebody with a sword or kamehameha. You know what I'm saying? It gets repetitive, but solo leveling has amazing fights, and they're all different. They don't end in the same. It just as the anime progresses, y'all will see the differences in what I'm talking about. And the difference between the webtoon and this anime is they're highlighting the side characters a little bit more. They're going more in depth in the side characters, but the only thing that they can't grasp in the anime is the seriousness, the tone of Son Jinwoo's character, and how intense the fight scenes are. Sometimes they are a little lackluster in the anime compared to the manhwa and webtoon, but it's okay, man. It's great going so far. So the scout is suggesting that Son Jinwoo has reawakened. He's going against all the accounts that he's recently went through, the double dungeon, the brother trying to kill him, and then the other B rank hunter in the hunter association that just tried to kill him as well. And he's also talking about how he's clearing gates at an insane rate and he's beating all these bosses. He is assuming that Son Jinwoo has double awakened, and you can see my boy has been leveling up, clearing these dungeons. Look at the wolves, man. So look, he says Son Jinwoo has reawakened. That's what one of the White Tiger Guild members. He's breaking news. Son Jinwoo has reawakened. I'm gonna go scouting, man. He's finna go investigating. Is that the right move for him? We'll see how Son Jinwoo reacts later in this episode. But Son Jinwoo is constantly clearing out these dungeons. Look at the fear. Look at them. Look at the difference between the manhwa and the anime. Look at the detail. But man, they still grasp the fear of the wolves, as you can see. And my boy is finna pack them boys up. Look at him. This was the E rank hunter in the first episode that was getting eviscerated. He couldn't even fight a mere goblin. And look how he's packing these boys up. He has fur coats. He's packing these boys up. He's him. Look at him. Look at the difference in the manhwa and the webtoon comic, how they had this. Oh man, look at the detail. It's insane. But ain't gonna lie, he's leveling up. For a lot of people that don't know, this is his current level right now, 39. His HP is 729, MP 630. His strength, this is his stats, how they're broken down. Physical damage reduction. That's the only thing they got to start doing better in anime, showing his current levels, his status, what his abilities do. They're not progressing. They don't give enough highlight on where he's at, I feel, just personally. But right now he didn't go into his intelligence stats, so he's like, man, this stuff I'm using now is using a lot of mana. So now he's finna start going into his intelligence, increasing those stats, because now he's finna start just using, well, he's gonna start using swords, but he's also gonna have abilities now he can start using, which is gonna progress his ranking and his ability to fight and become stronger. Look at the details. Oh man, look at them holes. The dog. The dog is in Sun Jinwoo, the beast hunter, the slayer, the strongest E rank of all time. Player has reached the required level. So now he's going to actually get his job. Well, now you can see where it says player has reached. I don't want to spoil too much right now, but this means he has a job change quest. I'm not going to spoil too much because I don't like spoil. If y'all want to spoil the video, comment down below. I've read the whole Manwha, but this man is going to finally get his ability. Level 40, job non-fatigue. So you see all these other hunters that he's been fighting have abilities and stuff, and you know most A and above have special unique abilities. This is where I was talking about earlier, where the scout was talking about him clearing out the double dungeons and all that yada yada stuff. But man, my boy is scouting. He is busting. He's in straight joy at the ability to see such a great hunter like Sun Jinwoo in action. He can't believe it. So, you know, his people are just eating. I mean, that's a great job. You get to just eat and chill and get millions. I think you're paying these guys like a couple million just for sitting outside. And this is when the scout's trying to see. He's like, man, there's no way you're not helping. You're just sitting outside watching this man do all this hard work. They can't believe it. He's like, oh man, this dude's got to be at least B rank. That's what, if you're clearing, in order to clear a C rank dungeon by yourself, you're either a really high level C rank or B rank. So that shows them that Sun Jinwoo is a person of interest to look into. So now he's trying to get him into his guild, and he's going to question him and find more about it. So they went to like a coffee shop to talk, but this wasn't no talk. This was a one-sided battle. Sun Jinwoo dominated this Mr. On. Mr. On didn't come prepared. He didn't do his research. He didn't get it in the field. He didn't study. So he's coming and pressing him, trying to get him with money. He thinks he's a B rank, so he should be able to easily take the money from him and all that yada yada. But he doesn't understand. Sun Jinwoo was offered billions and billions of dollars, and this is when he didn't like all this snooping around that On did against him. You see, yeah, you see the pressure. He used his stealth skill right now and got that man spooked. And then, but he was like, 30 billion? They're offering you that? And you said double, so he said double, so he wanted him to have 60 million. But he's like, yeah, it's time to get straight to that business. So my boy Sun Jinwoo applies the pressure. Stealth activated. But yeah, man, your boy On didn't come thoroughly prepared for this, man. He jumped the gun. He didn't know who this man Sun Jinwoo is. Him. He is that guy. So as you see in the comic, they're just going in greater detail than the show about how the actor character interaction, when he was thinking about him, how he realized he messed up, and he was like trying to reconcile with Sun Jinwoo, but it was already too late. Sun Jinwoo didn't like how much snooping around this man has already done. Stealth activated. So my boys, he's spamming that new move he just got from that B rank hunter. He slaughtered in episode 9. I know episode 9 was a great episode. I know y'all like that. It was good. It's fine. Oh, sliced him. You know, he can't even see him. You know what I'm saying? Going crazy. But if y'all like this anime so far, this is like a 1 out of 10 compared to the future fights and all that stuff. The other fights are 10 out of 10 compared to what we've seen so far. So just be patient. After he gets his ability, or after episode 12, this season, after episode 12 is when it really starts to become solo leveling. And now he's like, oh man, this dude's really him. On is realizing the abilities and how cunning and amazing Sun Jinwoo is, and he's spooked. He's like, oh man, I might have messed up right now. I could easily get killed. And so he says he's going to report to the guild master that nothing was found, and he's going to keep this secret between them because he doesn't want to get packed up. As you see right there, he was talking about we cleared too many dungeons too fast, so they're going to make a deal. I'm going to sell you some of these dungeons. The only reason he's doing this is because he knows he wasn't going to go after dungeons anyway, because he's going to go after this job class. But so he makes a deal with On to sell him back dungeons, but this is where the scamming allegations come. He full-fledged scams this man. When I tell you, he sells them for an absurd price, and then man On folds for the pressure because he's scared of Sun Jinwoo. For this special offer, 3 deals, he's going to sell them 3 C ranks that he didn't have any plan of completing because he didn't know how long this job quest thing would take. So this shows you the cunningness of Sun Jinwoo. This man will scam his opponents if it's necessary. I feel like this is the play of the century. Look, he shook his hand. Deal bag confirmed. And as a gift from me, he heals this man after he disrespectfully sliced his face open for playing with his name. He said you're gonna stop playing with him. Sun Jinwoo, this is just the beginning of the GOAT of Sun Jinwoo. His character development will go immensely more disrespectful and more hard. As you've seen in episode 9, when the dude was like, oh man, you're gonna delve into dark. He's more like he's not an anti-hero, but my boy, It's about that business. You're not gonna play with Son Jinwoo. So this is when he realized he got finessed. The skin god Son Jinwoo didn't even play. They showed him all the C rank dungeons. He paid 4 times or 3 times the amount that the current dungeons are going for. So Son Jinwoo, as you see later in this video, what happened. So Son Jinwoo got all this extra money. So you know he had to get drippy, man. He just finessed a company. Imagine these guilds as Apple, Google. He just finessed them, gave his number, texted them, deal is done, we're good. But he's this dude on, man. He's so in love. He's going crazy over Son Jinwoo. He says, I want him in my bag. But as you see, Son Jinwoo is dripping. He got the new whip with that free finesse he get. And this ends the differences between the solo 11 episode and the video. Now this is all Manwha exclusives that they didn't cover in this video. This is the beginning of him going to the job class change quest and going to the area where he's going to activate it. And you can see my boy is ready for the smoke, man. Be prepared to witness peak solo leveling starting with this job class change quest. My boy's entering this dungeon. As you see, there was leaks of this in the starting credits of this anime throughout the season. I'm gonna show a little highlights of what's going to go on in this job. Oh my, the goat. If you know, you know. This is where it finally begins. I hope y'all ready, man. I hope y'all ready to see this. I hope they animated right. Ooh, look at your boy. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna spoil nothing. I'm not gonna say no names. If y'all want to spoil the episode, I can actually go in depth in the details. But I just want to show y'all, for people that haven't seen the manhwa, the differences between these two.